What if I told you that one of the deadliest wars in modern history wasn't just a regional fight, but a silent pact? A dark deal where global powers watched, funded, and even fueled the fire that burned millions alive. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this isn't a conspiracy theory. This is real. This is the forgotten truth behind the Iran-Iraq War. And this is what happens when powerful nations make a deal with the devil. It was 1980. Iran had just gone through a revolution. The Shah, a Western-backed monarch, had been overthrown. In his place came Ayatollah Khomeini, the face of an Islamic republic that was anti-West, anti-American, and anti-intervention. The streets of Tehran were filled with chants of "Death to America." U.S. diplomats had been taken hostage, and next door, Saddam Hussein, dictator of Iraq, saw all of this and smiled. He thought, Iran is in chaos. We can strike now, take their oil-rich territories, and crush this revolution before it spreads. So on September 22, 1980, Iraq invaded Iran, and what Saddam thought would be a quick victory turned into an 8-year bloodbath. You'd expect the world to condemn the invasion, to call for peace, to protect civilians, but the exact opposite happened. Western powers, including the US, UK, France, and even the Soviet Union, began quietly supporting Saddam Hussein. Why? Because Iran had become the common enemy. The Islamic Revolution threatened Western interests. So instead of promoting peace, the world made a cold calculation. Let Saddam do the dirty work. Weapons, intelligence, loans, all started flowing into Iraq. Billions of dollars worth of support. Even chemical precursors, the ingredients used to make deadly nerve gas and mustard gas, were exported under the radar, and Saddam used them. He didn't just drop chemical bombs on Iranian soldiers. He gassed entire Iranian villages. He even used them on his own people, the Kurds of Halabja, killing thousands in minutes. Children choked on the air. Mothers died clutching their babies. It was horror beyond comprehension. And the world? Silent. The UN looked the other way. The US blocked resolutions. The same nations that claimed to stand for human rights refused to act. Meanwhile, on the Iranian side, the situation was no better. Hundreds of thousands of young boys, some just 12 or 13, were handed plastic keys and told, "This is the key to paradise. Go fight, go die." They ran across minefields, believing martyrdom awaited them. Mass graves filled the deserts. Cities were turned into rubble. By 1984, America had fully restored diplomatic ties with Saddam. This, despite clear proof that Iraq was using chemical weapons in violation of every international law. But it didn't matter, because in the eyes of the world, Iran was the bigger threat. So the war dragged on. 8 years, over 1 million casualties, 2 broken nations, and a generation scarred forever. After all this, after being armed and praised by the West, Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait in 1990. And suddenly, the same nations who once called him a strategic partner labeled him a monster. The US-led coalition bombed Iraq. Economic sanctions crippled it, and Saddam, once the puppet, became the villain. It's almost poetic. The same devil they fed turned on them. But by then, it was too late. The seeds of extremism, instability, and hatred had already been sown. The Middle East was never the same again. A war where morality was sacrificed for control, where millions paid the price for decisions made in cold, air-conditioned war rooms. This was a deal with the devil, and history is still paying the cost. History is full of shadows, secrets, and forgotten voices, and we're here to bring them back to life. If this story moved you, imagine what else waits to be uncovered. From ancient fortresses to whispered legends, each tale holds power. So if you crave more journeys into the mysterious and the true, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe. because some stories deserve to be told again.